Hello everyone, it's Megan, your best friend wandering, and we're in Florence, Italy. Today we're going to an art museum that I like to call the Museum of White Jesus Pictures, or the Museum of White paint by number Jesus pictures, but the David's there. So since I'm kind of an art hoe when it comes to sculptures, I love sculpture. We're gonna be going to the Accademia, which is what it's actually called. And I can tolerate the white Jesus pictures just to see the David. What I'm really looking forward to is like sometime next week, we're going to be going to the Borghese Museum, which it has all of Bernini's stuff. But today is just the David, and who knows, maybe I'll find other things that are really, I've forgotten, it's been a few years. So hopefully I'll find some things that aren't just paint by number Jesus. So anyway, let's get going. And if you're wanting to see a shorter version of this video that's just kind of the highlights of the museum, you can go over and follow us on our TikTok. Or if you just want the pictures and to see kind of my own little travel log of what I saw and all of that, you can follow us on Instagram. All right, time to go catch a taxi. So we got front of the line passes for getting into the Accademia. I don't think it's a tour because neither of us wanted to do a tour again. Right. It's just the last time we did it was a little too long-winded. If you're really into like painting styles, kind of like medieval. No, I forget what the painting is. Renaissance painting. If you're really into Renaissance painting, then you know, by all means do a tour. But like I said, it's not my thing. I really prefer sculpture. Here it is. Their first sculpture. I like this one. And of course, what I tell you. I know they're not actually paint by numbers, they're quite lovely, but I do find it just a little funny. See? And see? So the sculpture that I just showed you is called The Rape of the Sabine Women. What's amusing is it reminds me of like, you know, when you go to a barber shop or a hair salon and they have like a bunch of pictures of hair styles that are like in or whatever. And it's just like, that was like the stone version of that almost. It was what was popular at the time. But now to the main attraction, the David. And there he is. He is very tall. Just in case you were wondering what the backside of David looks like, because you never see pictures of his butt. There you go. So we got in fairly smoothly, although the tickets you get on Viator aren't actually the tickets, so you have to like find the tour director lady and she gives you your actual ticket, which we didn't know, so we went to the ticket counter. But and I think they asked for an order number, which I guess if you do it our way you don't have, but it did get us in very quickly. We skipped the line and
checked it for the tour person.
Yeah.
She said, oh yeah.
Yeah.
It should be over there.
So
well,
it's
we went over there before.
I know.
Yeah.
But it's nice. It's not too crowded here, so I'm probably gonna get some really nice shots. My mom's shoelace. Oh, a pupper.
Yes.
The boy with the dog is what it's called.
A plaster statue.
Even statue pups are just the best boys and girls.
They made a marble version of it for England.
Ah. There are more clone ladies over here. There's so many that look exactly the same. Well, not like exactly, but you know what I mean. Very similar. And it's like you can tell what the hairstyle was of the day and the body type was of the day. It's like, oh, okay. I just imagine someone that looks completely different than that saying, but I needed to look exactly like Diane's down the street. Like, I know, Mr. Artist, I look nothing like that, but I can't put anything that's supposed to be looking like me in my house that doesn't look like everyone else's. So I really like how like vibrant the colors are for this one. But if you look down here, I'm pretty sure that someone's eyeballs in that in that tray. I don't know who lost their eyeballs, but someone did. I guess it's a painting of a hospital, a women's hospital. That's why someone doesn't have their eyes. Kind of sweet though. A lot of the women in the pictures have halos. Let me turn this around. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Oh, Holly, they have like little halos. That one's a little gruesome. It looks like we got into the part of the museum that has musical instruments. I have no idea what that is. I love violins, cellos, and violas. Like, that's my favorite instrument to listen to. And here I'm kind of right in a gallery that has a bunch of them on double bass. Violin from the second half of the 19th century, huh? Look at that. And then people actually playing the instruments. They all look thrilled. That lady taking her fish for a walk. Unhappy dog and a dead dragon. Angels. People being weighed by the angel. A little side story. I used to live really close to the Berklee School of Music in Boston, and one of my favorite things to do, like I really just loved it, was to sit on these steps near like the practice rooms for the violinists and cellos. It was like getting a free, just like professional concert on like almost a daily basis. Or like if you went to the park near where I lived, there would be the celloists that would be out there playing the cello for the geese in the park, and the geese would just like all line up, basically giving this person a very appreciative audience. It was one of my favorite memories from living in Boston, because the Berklee School of Music really does just have the cream of the crop when it comes to musicians. Look, I found my mom. She went off to go look at more of the religious pictures, and I'm like, I noped out to go look at the instruments. But I found you. Mama. My favorite person. I'm guessing these are pianos? Harpsichords. That's what a harpsichord looks like.
Yeah.
I did not know that. This one is kind of, it's very interesting that, yeah, I don't know what it is, but I like it. What is it, Mom?
A hurdy-gurdy.
A hurdy-gurdy. A 6-string guitar, it says. And this is a piano guitar?
Oh, look, it has keys.
I know. It's literally called a piano guitar. To show my mom the painting of the guy that's practically voguing up there. That one. He like posed in the perfect model pose for like hours, I'm sure.
Interesting expressions.
Yeah. Only one or two of them look like they're actually enjoying themselves, but yeah, it's probably hard to smile for that long. Kind of unfortunate. There's a bunch of busts that Michelangelo did of himself, but you can't take pictures of them, so out of respect, of course, I did not. But I wish I could show it to you because it's kind of interesting. He did quite a few of them. See, I told you she is walking her fish. I have no idea why, but the fish is being walked. The dog is angry, and the whatever the hell that is, maybe a dragon, is dead. And also, like, the angel's like weighing like little people in their thing, in the scales. I'm confused, Mom. Why is she walking her fish? This is Lady Juno. I do believe the goddess Juno. I really love sculpture. And there's Lady Venus lounging. But once again, look at that. Like, it's crazy to me. It looks like someone's actually laying on a bed there. He accidentally killed his deer. Poor guy. I don't know how you accidentally kill your deer. That's your pet, but it's called cypress.
He was so grief-stricken that Apollo transformed him into a cypress tree to end his grieving.
He's grieving. Oh, I can understand. If I accidentally killed one of my pets, my babies, I'd probably be just as grief-stricken. So that was the Academy, and as you can tell, they're not actually paint by number anything. They're all masterpieces. They're also very colorful. I don't remember them being that colorful. So we're just going to spend the rest of the day wandering around Florence and kind of see what we run into. I know that I do want to get some of Florence's famous leather. So I'll see if I find anything that I like, and then I'll show you guys what I got, because I guess they're like world famous for it. So that's what we're headed to next. We're just kind of wandering towards the Duomo, kind of see what's going on, if the lines are bad, etc. When we're traveling, I have to stay away from anywhere that sells shiny objects. Venice is like awful. I end up spending so much money in Venice because everything sparkles, but we keep walking by shops that are similar, and it's like, oh, stay out of there. It's a no, it's a no. Decided to stop for some cappuccino and hot cocoa for me. And then ice cream. Morning ice cream, morning hot cocoa. Look at how thick this hot cocoa is. It's really thick. It's really good.
Cream Grand Soleil.
It's been a long time since I practically had a liquid brownie and ice cream for breakfast. But you know what? I'm on vacation, so we're gonna do that. For breakfast. Because I didn't eat breakfast before we left. My mom did, but I didn't. Liquid brownie. Amazing ice cream. My lactate pills because I'm lactose intolerant. And my mom. I'm gonna show you the front of the Domo. Whoa! It's really pretty, huh? More whoa! We're in one of the town squares that has all of these different, one's a replica of the David, but the other ones are just really cool sculptures, which I'm going to get a closer look at in a moment. That one looks like it got a little vandalized. I guess those are the colors of the Ukrainian flag. There we go. You can see some of the replicas up there, and then the replica of the David over there. And I'm guessing that is the god of the sea, Neptune. That's just a tad gruesome. This is the line that you're waiting in if you don't get front of the line tickets to go into the Uffizi Gallery. Just a heads up. And it's still going, and I think it's down around the corner. We're heading down that bridge. See if we can find some lunch. We're walking along the river here in Florence. It's rather busy this way. I mentioned I'm not a people person.